Hello, Creepy Steampunk here. I know I'm fairly new here, but I thought I would share my thoughts and feelings on the incident in Wisconsin. For those who don't know, two 12-year-old girls attempted to murder one of their classmates as a sacrifice to the creepypasta character known as Slender Man. Luckily, the victim has survived and is now in hospital. I can't speak for others, but as a creepypasta narrator myself, I'm rather scared by this, because just knowing that there are people who believe that creepypastas are real and are willing to go to these terrible lengths to prove it. I know there are very few people who think this, but it's still too many. One thing that made my heart sink was that I believed that this was the only case of someone going to these lengths to prove creepypastas are real. But after watching Dead Josie's video, I now know it's not. Another thing that has annoyed me about this is the media's coverage of the event. I was speaking with my family about this, and my mother brought up a good question. Have they looked into the history of the girls who did this? This is a good question, because even though there is some mention to the girls' lives, the main focus of the news article I have read was talking about the incident and the inquiry into whether Creepypasta Wiki is responsible. I personally don't see how it is. There are hundreds and thousands of people around the world who read, write, listen and narrate creepypastas because they entertain. Personally, I believe that the media is putting creepypastas in the same category they've put TVs, films and video games into things that make people violent, which isn't the case. I am a massive gamer myself. I love films and TV, and I would never even dream of doing something like this. In my experience, it isn't what you watch that determines who you are and what you believe. It is your upbringing and environment that does, the people you surround yourself with. After a little research, I found that the girls' parents didn't watch over them and just allowed them to roam the internet by themselves, which is wrong. It's things like this that shape who you're going to be. However, one positive thing that I have taken away from this terrible event, I now see what a wonderful and thoughtful community I'm a part of. The amount of love and support people have shown for the victim is incredible, and I am so fortunate to be part of this loving family. That's all I have to say. That's all I can say about this thing. My thoughts and feelings go out to the victim and their family. I hope they make a speedy recovery. And remember, it's creativity, not reality.